times through interceptions. Do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down.
Situation, let's go. 53's the mic. 53, check 53.
Operating from the gun. Nix going up top. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Broncos are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
You go night night. Time to go night night. 57. Mike, go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
I want that. Hey, Can. Give me that ball. Give me that. Hey, Can. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback. Mayday.
Fields now to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
And defensively here, it's hard to overlook the fact that this is an offense that's dead last in the NFL in rushing. So this back 7's going to be tested. Heck, might be more of a back 8. No doubt about that. And they surrender the catch here and the first down.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They'll run with Wilder. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The Titans had 10-6 now on the year. And they've been flawless these last couple months. Winners of 9 in a row.
And let's give them a ton of credit because in a league that's built on any given Sunday, any team can win. To run off this kind of a streak, this kind of a number, that's pretty darn impressive.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 1.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go. Mike's 57. 57's Mike. Get ready. 57.
A play fake. Now Fields to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became third and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
551, 7. Man, that's trash. That's trash. Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57.
From the 50, here's Fields. That is caught. He'll get it inside the 20. And finally down at the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
Mike 5. Hey, can't. Not today, you aren't. Not today. Mike 5.
Back to throw. Fields. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You can have a lot to handle in this one.
Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Check Mike. Check Mike.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here.
Come on. Mustang 19. Check.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. 49 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain too.
Now a 2nd and 2.
60 Bison. Mike 17. Mike 17.
They'll go play action with Nix. He's going to air one out. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great play there with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
Push him back. 57's the mic. 57's the mic. Hey, can. Mike's 57. 57's Mike. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. 57. Mike, go.
Here's Fields. And a big loss here as he's taken down. So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant. 57's the mic. Watch 57.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
West right zip. Hey,
Fields going to change things up here.
Come. Shoot.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. He can't hang. He's not going to get me. 57's the mic. 57's the mic.
Now Fields. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. Well, such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score. Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
Second and goal from the 6 this time.
Mike, 53. 50.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Another try for Barkley. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a third one.
Yeah, now from this spot on third down, I think he'd probably throw in here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown.
53's the Mike. 53. Check 53. I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Evan Ingram from 4 yards out. And the Broncos have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game?
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 21-7.
Broncos 21, Titans 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in the end zone, and no run back forthcoming, so they will bring it out to the 30-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
A big play that time for the Titans. 43 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 32-yard line.
Alpha. Watch the curl. Mike 5.
Now it's Fields. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Fields going to move him around.
Stay with your man. He's coming. We got double up. EQ. Mike 5. Watch the pass.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fields. And that going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Don't get nervous. He's coming. Double up, double up. Delta. He's coming, double up. Big edge.
Fields throwing again. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. That bumps us up to a 3-possession game here, and only in the second quarter, Charles. They're trying to put this game out of reach before we even hit the locker rooms for intermission.
What's even tougher is making up 3 possessions against a defense that can make impact plays like this. They don't have this game wrapped up quite yet, but 2 picks already, 1 to the house. I think it's fair to say they're headed in the right direction.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Wilder. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4.
57's Mike. Mike 57. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 57's the Mike. Watch 57.
Fields. Going for the deep ball. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
The Titans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
57's the Mike. 57's the Mike. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. 57's the Mike. 57's the Mike. Pick me up. Here we go.
To throw is Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. 52 yards. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe.
Throwing Nix.
Don't let him breathe, defense.
And this one into the hands of Ingram downfield. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. A huge play there for Denver. 52 yards.
Let's go, fellas.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Get in the weight room. 17's Mike. Mike 17.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Let's get that ball. Mike 17. Mike.
To throw, here's Nix. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Broncos have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. A try here for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Broncos 35, Titans 14.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Here we go. Start ball, start. Mayday. You better bring it. I'm letting you
They'll
know
send a
right
receiver
now,
in motion to the left.
Test it. Bunch right. 57's Mike.
On first down, Fields.
All day. I'm coming after you.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 24 yards the gain there, another first down as well.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
2nd and 10.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
Man out, man out, man out, man out. 57. Mike.
Here's Fields.
I got wide.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
No muss, no muss. Mike 5, Mike 5. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Mike 5. Here we go, here we go.
Again, Fields. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And the big question on this final Sunday, Week 18, could he run up enough pass yards to set the single-season all-time record? It's held by Peyton Manning at 5.477. He's within shouting distance, so we'll see what happens and how much they let him throw the football here in this finale.
Watch the run. Hey, Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Hey, they're scared. They're scared. 57's the Mike.
Here's Fields now on 2nd down. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And the Titans are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Mike 5. Mike 5. It's gonna be a long day.
No one left in the backfield as they send a man left. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Titans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback because everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
We own them. Check.
Nix to the air.
53. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
And the Broncos first down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Get your swerve on. 53's the mic. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let's go one more. Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
A final shot before break. Nix, he sets to fire deep. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Me, basic. Why not? Five's the mic. You don't want this. Mike 5, Mike 5. I don't think you got it, son.
From the gun, here's Fields.
They're running it.
Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. And he'll be knocked to the turf right there as he gets it up to the 43. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Here we go. 319, good shot. 57, the mic. Rip left, rip left. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Check, check. Hey,
Fields changing the play. This is Wilder. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
2nd and 7.
57, Mike. Hey, can. Switch up. 57's Mike. Mike 57. It's our time.
A shotgun snap, Fields. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Hey, check Mike 57.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
57's the Mike. 57's the Mike.
No chance.
57's the Mike.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs on getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
On now is the Titans punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
We got Dragon 60. We got 3. Kill.
Barkley, inside handoff. Good strength, gets him a little extra and gets them some breathing room as he's tackled shy of the 10. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
Throwing on 2nd down, Nix. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Nix on 1st down. To Barkley on the check down. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Here's Nix. He finds his man, complete. It's Morgan. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
53, Mike 53. I'm coming. 53's the Mike. 53. Warrior 70. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Check.
Nix throwing on 3rd down. Try to lay one up deep. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
53's the Mike. 53. Cup 19. Cup 19. It's our time. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53.
To throw is Nix.
I'm coming after you.
He dumps it off to Barkley. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Watch twist.
Mike 17, Mike 17.
3rd and short yardage, Nix. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And the 13-year man puts it through, and that will extend their lead even further. And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet. but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as you'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Not today. You ain't doing nothing today. Mike 5.
Back to throw. Fields. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
We got trips. We got 3. Hey, 80's yours. 80's yours. Tight end left. Tight end left.
Mike 5.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
On 1st down, it's Fields. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Nashville. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
57. Mike, 57. Rip right. 57's Mike. Mike, 57.
Hey, we heavy on the edges.
West right zip. Mike, watch 57.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
The offense on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
They can't hang with us.
Mike 5.
Nelson.
5. Watch the pass.
Showing 8. Rush in. Easy. Wide, get wide. Check nickel. Delta. Kill. Easy. Kill. Turn up. Watch twist.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the Broncos get there and take him down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Mike 5. Watch the screen.
Mike 5.
They snap it to Fields.
Come on, boy. You better be ready.
That is incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Here all day. Check.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
2nd and 9.
Double dog. That's the way. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos.
Kill. Let's go. Here we go.
Now it's Nix.
53.
This one goes out wide for Barkley. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
Number 26, Saquon Barkley. A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Watch the slant. 7 Pirates.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. Yeah, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. A field goal try forthcoming now for the Broncos. This from 25 yards out. And his kick is indeed good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big fourth quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 30-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Wilder, and he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Well, they needed 3 scores to have any chance. There's the first of the 3 as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brandon, I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats in charge of the win probability are probably saying your chances still aren't great. But now, you still got more than 3 minutes to go. You got to focus on the task at hand, which is going to be getting the football back as quickly as possible.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
101 yards rushing for him now as he is finishing off the regular season with a bang. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Panther Street, 18 Rattler.
They'll try the left side. Morgan down to about the 45.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
53, Mike. Check. 53's the Mike. 53's the Mike.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
53, check 53.
Looking to throw. Nix. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and the lead will hold at 13. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
Here's 1st and 10.
I got him. Five's the Mike. Let's go. Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world. Mike 5.
Off play action. Fields. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6.
Makes the score Broncos 41, Titans 35.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
It's going to be a long day.
Dragon 60. Mike, 50.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Third down and 10.
That's what I do.
Let's
Trap 60, trap 60.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Not here.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Griffin. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
19 Lion.
53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike.
Here we go, here we go. Mike, 53. 53, Mike.
You're trash.
53's the Mike.
Back to throw. Nix. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Broncos first, and that should be the capper. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
We got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Check pass, check pass. 53's the Mike. 53, check 53. Yo.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Down the left sideline. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
On the ready.
53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike.
Watch the run.
On the draw, this is Barkley. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field. And that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Let's put that team on the bus.
18, Pioneer.
53's the Mike. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Nix.
I got you, punk.
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Denver, they'll finish a game below 500 at 8-9 on the year. And by just about all accounts, not the type of year they were hoping to have. Meanwhile, for the Titans, the loss means they'll finish up the regular season at 10-7. And it's going to be finger-crossing time as we await the final shakedown of this year's playoff picture. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Nashville.